Heroes, role models, people we look up to. Who are they for your children? Likely they are, if they are modern children, Western children, children of the times we're in, they often speak about role models who are distant, who are fictional, who are enhanced by advertising and marketing and raised to the nines and just these glorious, fantastic, unreachable, unattainable human beings who are ridiculously wealthy and ridiculously beautiful and no matter their age look ridiculously healthy and well turned out. And, well, you know the ones I mean. And I'm sure every now and then your child mentions them. By the way, I'm in Croatia, where I grew up partly, and where my family comes from, in case you're wondering what I'm doing here. And so I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about what that means and what that does to our children, or at least wonder about it together with you, and hear what you have to say. So what is the consequence of that? Well, obviously it creates an impossible and unmanageable idea in our children of what it is to be an adult. That is what they want to attain, that's what they want to reach, that's what they want to accomplish, is to be famous or wealthy or seen. And if they're not all of that, then they're nothing. That's a bit in the extreme, but it's a bit what can happen, and it does happen. I've seen it happen, maybe you have too. Kids growing up under that pressure, girls and boys having perhaps the same, perhaps different role models or people they kind of try to reach that are unreachable. These are people who go towards the light, who go towards the sky, who are seem so perfect that our children might only notice their faults in comparison, and their shortcomings, and their unlikeliness of them ever attaining that level of fame or popularity, that number of likes or wealth, is crushing from an early age, or can be. So what I'm wondering about is, who are your children's role models and heroes who are not extraordinary, but ordinary? Who are the adults in their lives that they know and meet, perhaps, if not every day, then regularly? People who care for them, who are loyal to place or to family, and part, perhaps, of the extended family, of the neighborhood, of the community, of your friendship circles. It's a good conversation to have, I think, to readjust our children's sense of what is normal, and also for their appreciation and love of the commonplace and ordinary. All these people who we see in magazines or in online or in movies, sooner or later become franchised, right? They become products, and we can get a little bit of them. We can get their perfumes, we can get their clothes, we can get their movies or dolls or whatever it might be. But sooner or later, the people who've been franchised will be disenfranchised. They grow old. The football player who's been popular for 10 years and incredibly wealthy, age catches up with him and he disappears. And it's a crushing blow to him, but also he's replaced immediately with someone younger and equally famous now and equally wealthy. But the ordinary people, how do our children learn to value the ordinary? This is part of what I call planting our child in community, of really rooting them well with the people that are around them, and doing that consciously as a balance to all the pressure that our children are under today, all the information and the white noise that comes to them with all this unmanageable, unreachable adults that surround them and that they talk about. So let's remember that. Let's remember the ordinary people. Maybe elders and grandparents, maybe uncles or aunts, maybe neighbors or friends, maybe coaches, trainers, teachers, anyone really and have that conversation with our children and highlight those people and go beyond the simplicity of famous role models to the nuance and complexity and humanity of the people we have around us. If you like this, please subscribe and hit the bell button. You'll get more information and more videos as they come out. Thank you so much. That's all for now. Bye-bye.